I'm on set and I'm not alone. I have my brother Mtugzi and I have my other brother over there, Kash. And here today, it's our first episode of OT podcast, and which is we have one of the hardest rapper on mic. I don't want to waste no time for you guys. It's Buddha of the year, all the way from Nyanga originally, and it's here with us, blessing us with his presence. Lolli, guys. I've been so patient to have this guy here. I've waited, and I can tell you now, guys, with patience it really pays off. Buddha, how are you, Buddha?
So I feel to be crying.
It
Feels good to be so yeah, to shout out for having me.
feels good to have you here, Buddha. I can say I need to put this card. You are a busy person, Buddha.
For sure.
I want to start up your new single, Emtee.
Yeah.
Tell me about the process of making the song, because I know, like Manje, since the rumors have been out between you and the label, your previous label, Emtee Record, like how has been the process of making this song? Because even on this song, you still have the one called Emtee the House.
No. The song, when the song was recorded, I was still Emtee Records. I've been wanting to work with Major Steez for a long time, and came to the studio. Didn't take long, man. We just played the beat. I had beats from Young June. Played this beat. I think this beat was the first beat we played. Yeah, well, watch it. I came in smooth same time, and the verses just flow. Yeah, well, and it was like they called him a short time, and Hustler was like,
I'm here.
Since young and I've always been
And he always kills it. Every time you feature Emtee the House, I know it's always a hit. Like, tell me, how's the relationship with you and Emtee now that you no longer are there?
No, the relationship is still cool, man. The relationship is still cool.
Still poor.
You know, yeah, it's just a working relationship. We no longer work together as Emtee Records, but we're cool.
And I'm sure all the people wanna know, like, why did you break up with Emtee Records? I'm sure bonga bandu like because
it was the best you are winning like.
Yeah, it was, but I think we've been at it. I feel Umdo has to grow. Yeah, understand. Sadly, those things happen, especially when there's business involved. Yeah, understand. And then other stuff affect business. You understand, and then. But we keep it moving. We separated, and that's it.
That's it. But the relationship's still good, though.
Relationship is still good.
So we already did our research as a team. We knew that with the Emtee, Wayans like something like a rap for me, something like a concert or event where he had some upcoming artists they perform for him, and that's how actually now. So I want to know how has life changed from that day until now, from your own life.
From me winning rap for me. Yeah, it was a competition. How TV and Emtee the Hustler joined forces to look for a fresh end, and it was a long competition. I think it took over 6 months. Yeah, well, with 2,000 other guys, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how I won. Yeah, well, and lucky enough, being at the right place at the right time. He was starting his label, and I became the first artist.
As I was saying, I want us to stick on this empty record topic because I feel like there's more information that people don't know about as from your side. Because I also got a lot of questions I want you to ask.
Yeah.
So I want to start by, you were the first artist that empty record signed.
Yeah.
And I believe Flash Kumkani was after you.
Yeah.
So I want to know because I think there's a small tension between you and Flash Kumkani because I saw a few comments about you and I also saw a few comments from Flash Kumkani. I think it was about, I don't know from my own point of view, but I just saw from the internet thing. But you know, we wouldn't believe everything we see on internet. So I wanted to ask from you straight, how's the relationship between you and the Flash Kumkani?
No relationship, rather, you know. I think since he left, there hasn't been a relationship, but no beef as well.
So there won't be no music between you two in the future?
You don't know. I don't know.
You don't know the
You
one.
know, if you meet up in studio, man, we
never know.
don't really plan features. Sometimes they just happen. So I won't say there won't be any music, or there will be. You know, if the opportunity arises, definitely.
That is
You know,
great.
I'm always good to work, man.
I'm sure since like you were with Emtee, yeah, but now you're no longer with Emtee. You inspire a lot of people. Yeah, but so for sure, if fans are gonna we wanna know who inspired you, good team, or being Lolli native.
Who inspired me? I'm inspired by family. Family inspires me, you know. From my mother, I grew up in a shipyard, so I was inspired by my mom's hustle, you know, inspired by the streets. Musically, I think the first artist I heard was my papots. That made me go crazy. Yeah.
That's the only one you can say, this one really gave me that motivation to become a...
No, not the only one. That's the first one. You know, when there's a song he has called Clever. I think when I heard that song, I was like, yo, music is amazing.
You also want to rap one day.
I also want to see myself making music one day.
So I know you come all the way from Nyanga.
Yeah.
And I'm sure from the process of trying to make it through the music, it was not only you. I'm sure you had guys over there. You were.
Yeah.
So how's the relationship between you and those guys? Are you giving back to those guys in any way you can see it fit?
Yeah, for sure. I started in Nyanga, but I don't really think my musical journey really started in Nyanga. It started in Pretoria. I recorded my first song with Mosangi from social movement in PTA. You know, I worked with a lot of guys in Pretoria. That's where I really started music. Yeah, bro.
So you never started it straight from Nyanga? It just started from...
Not really. I was inspired back then, but I knew from get-go that I need to move away from this space because it doesn't have what I want.
Because I also know I'm also from Eastern Cape. I'm also from Eastern Cape. I know Eastern Cape, we don't have such things to give us what we need.
But they can change now. But
they can change now.
At the time, for me, I didn't have what I want, so I moved to Pretoria, and that's where I recorded my first song. First song I recorded with Musangi. Some of the first beat makers that I got beats from was XLR. You know XLR?
I haven't heard of XLR.
Also called Benchmark.
I know Benchmark.
Yeah. Those are the first producers to give me beats. TK and J. Joby. Also, we started a crew that was called my Park Shop at the time. Won a competition to open for Asha in Orlando Stadium. Moved on, won Sprite, Uncontainable, you know, to get an opportunity to perform in New York. So I've been at this.
You've been doing this.
I've been doing this.
It's not just starting from.
And as I'm saying, I recorded my first song with Mosant, even my latest song now. So even with my steps leveling up, I never stopped working with the guys I work with.
Also, tell me, how old were you at that time you realized that Nyanga doesn't have what you want, or doesn't have what you need to get where you want to be?
Yo, I don't remember how old I was, but it's just after high school. Just after high
So
school.
you already grown up in a way.
Yeah, in a way I was old enough because I moved to Pretoria. I was old enough to say, you know what, I'm going.
So I heard you saying ukuthi before bezingekho lezo zinto lezo from Eastern Cape and those kind of things. But
Western Cape.
yeah, I'm just saying that Eastern Cape it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But we are shukuthi manje there's change. But
Yeah, for sure. There's
But
a
I feel like-
good move and there's a good movement right now.
But I feel like we still have a lot of artists, like great artists, like who not like abangeko just great on rapping on mic, but who are also great on writing down the whole thing, the whole lyrics, the whole.
For sure.
Because I don't know how the music make. I also make short films and all that, so I don't know how the process of making the music. But I also know there's so many great artists out here who are trying from EC, because I'm also from there. I know, I'm not just saying that, I know a lot of artists there. They are still struggling with the same thing that the other artists, like for you example, who's struggling. They are still struggling with the same thing.
Yeah.
How can we, from your own point of view, how can we change all this? Because I know it's so hard to change things, especially in this world of today.
I think now it's a bit easier because everything is digital. Do you understand? Everything is digital. You can be seen without moving.
Yeah.
You can be heard without moving. You understand? It's just a matter of navigating. Do you understand what I mean? Now you can conversate with people in Joburg, exchange music. You know, you don't have to be there physically. So we're in a good era right now.
So, if I'm in Eastern Cape and I'm talking with the other guy, like another artist in Johannesburg who already made it, not made it as in, but already have kind of skills, I can come do music with him. So how can I trust that process? Because in this music industry, there's a lot of scamming.
For sure.
You find your record labels creating YouTube channels for the artist, and when the artist is being asked, do you have a YouTube channel? Like sometimes by a mangala, because these are the record labels who are owning these.
That's why I'm saying is the first thing now is educating yourself on how to verify what's real and what's not real. And let's be real, with up and coming artists, this thing of wanting to conversate on Facebook is not on, because artists post, here's a number to call,
Yeah.
but you insist that you want to talk to me in the DM. Why? Do you understand?
I understand.
If you look at the bio on Instagram, on Facebook, this is the same thing. I am telling you, book me here, this number, but you insisting on asking me questions, on comments, on the DM. Do you understand?
I understand.
So I feel like sometimes it's ignorance. You understand? It's pure ignorance. You understand? But if right now you educate yourself in the game, do you understand? And how to navigate, things get better. You know, like right now we don't even need labels. Yeah, but you can get a label, but you can still make it without it. So that's why I'm saying, the game has changed. Yeah, because I moved mostly because there was no platform. You know what I mean? Like right now, you can go viral while you're in the village.
Yeah, I know.
So
So from being independent, if the artist is independent and the other one is on the record label, how like for you, for example, you coming from the label, and I'm sure now you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So you're deciding, but we're gonna come on that. But I want to know, like, how's the life of being from the label and going to independent? Because I know now you're no longer waiting for nobody to say yes, you can.
The only difference is resources.
Only.
Do you understand? It's resources, because what labels do is put in resources, and then you no longer have that resources. Now you have yourself. Do you understand? So it's the same navigation without those resources. Do you understand what I mean?
I understand.
So depending on what you are being offered.
So I once watched another episode of Flash Kumkan. I'm sorry that we're getting back to Flash Kumkan.
My God.
But I once watched this episode of Flash Kumkan. Now I got to Puma like Emtee record. So this president uyambuza ukuthi was the money an issue from Emtee Records? But I can see from this guy's eyes, he doesn't want to say nothing. So I want to ask you, is there an issue on money record or on money at Emtee Records? Because a lot of people are, like, I'm seeing the other comments from Emtee. They are saying he's broke, whatever, but he keeps proving the people wrong. So I want to know from you.
What do you want to know from me?
Is there any money issues from the Emtee record? Because why so many people are saying Emtee is broke? I know he will never be broke. Because he also said on his lyrics
but
just
Emtee
now.
Records and Emtee is two
different things.
What are you asking me?
So I want to know if the owner is broke, the label also will go broke. So I want to know, is there the money issues on Emtee record, or is just the rumors?
Not that I know about.
I respect that.
Not that I know about.
I will respect that. But Emtee just released a new album, DIY3.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. People have been waiting.
Sure.
I know he's also been working so hard. But you are not featured on the album. How does that make you feel? Because you featured him on the last album of you called Evangel. I think 2 tracks there you featured Emtee. So how do you feel now you are not featured on his latest album?
I feel like people navigate their own albums, so I have no feels on other people's music. So shout out to him. The album is dope, DIY3.
So much.
It dropped. I know my brother been trying to drop it for the longest time, so shout out to him.
And it's fantastic.
So right now, tell us, are you working on something?
Yeah, for sure. I'm working on a brand new album. It's called Amandla. Consists of 13 tracks. I've already dropped 3 singles from it. Kauleza, Begumnandi, and now Ulqete. All fire singles.
No, all fire singles. Especially this latest one.
For sure.
It's getting people out there dancing.
For sure.
Vibing.
We're dropping visuals soon. We're dropping visuals of Begumnandi. We're dropping visuals of Kete ASAP. The project is dropping next year. It's got dope features, which I don't want to talk about.
We gotta be surprised.
Yeah. But also I feel like, the features add on the album. So if we talk mostly about features, now you want to hear that song or that song or that song, But there's a certain way I want you to listen to the project. The way I put it out for you, I want you, especially your first listen, I want it to be that.
So I want us to talk, now that you're saying there's an album coming. How's the process of this album? Is the album, you have songs that you recorded at Enyanga, or the whole album is recorded?
The whole album is recorded in my house. So it was different. This album is very personal to me. So I made sure I record the album in my house. Also just I needed my family to see the process I go through when making music, from the writing to the recording, you know, the strange times. So I needed my family to be in touch with that and also understand that this is what I do.
This is what you do. This
You
is
know,
what you love.
so this time it was different. I brought the studio to me, and all the songs were recorded in my house.
What would you say on that?
Stay in school.
Don't leave school.
Yeah,
Some of them are already
Yes.
out of school.
that's the first thing. I'd say stay in school. Cause if you go, you already have this thing. Yeah, well, but staying in school is very important. Finish what you wanted to become. You can still be an artist. I understand. And if you've already left school, get a job to support your hustle. I know this guy just said it's not about money, but pushing music is expensive, you know. Pushing music is very expensive. You have to drive to interviews, you have to drive to the studio. You have to feed the team.
Yeah,
Well, you have to pay for music videos,
I know.
you know, until maybe you get into a position where you can negotiate, but everything is paid for. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you can get a job and support your hustle. If you're at school, stick to it. I don't feel like it disturbs what you do, because you said this is you, this is what you do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
Yes.
And good luck and congratulations to anybody writing exams. Do best. Shout out to 2024 matriculants. Big shout out to 2025 matriculants. Those are doing great level. Work hard, push hard, but and focus, you know.
And
Make sure you finish your task. Yeah.
do you have like abantu baziyo from your owner, like they are doing metric, like small kids or any or
Yeah, for sure.
nephews and any of them?
I've got family members doing my trade. I've got friends. I've got about Masekas who I know are doing my trade. So shout out to them, man. It's like, this is your last year.
Yeah.
Just give it your all. It's your last year in high school, and you can relax and decide how you're approaching this life thing. Cause it gets real after high school,
Yeah, then easy.
for sure.
So now that we're closing this, I want to know, like, because I've been looking at your trip since the time you entered this studio. Like,
Yeah.
who inspires you from the trip, or it's just you, like, who deciding I'm gonna rock this today, I'm gonna rock this today, I'm gonna rock that today, or you have someone who's taking care of the trip?
It depends.
Because you're killing it.
Oh, shut up, man. Shut up.
Killing it.
Show my girl wouldn't agree with you. Sometimes it's shout out to Amo Apparel from Yanga East. My stylist. Yeah. They make sure that
You look
I'm
great.
good on the drip side.
And
But
you're killing it.
yeah, but we wear what we wear.
Yeah. You go what you have.
Big shout out.
Yeah.
So when
it's cool like that.
So when you're saying like your girl wouldn't agree, so you mean she doesn't like you tripping or?
Kaloku awunomfazi yancotyiswa
Okay.
But most of the time is when like going to family functions or events and whatnot. But if I'm going to perform or whatever, that's me time. Man. So if you see me looking like a pin, wearing them formal shoes, wearing a shirt, just know, hey, it ain't him. Wearing a belt, you know. Yeah, I'm a rapper, you know. I'm old school like that.
Yeah,
But if you ever see me in the hlohlile,
it's not you.
maybe shirt, njengejani, that, just know. Look at her and look at me and shake your head. Just but again, it's what it is, you know what I mean? If ever you see me too formal, it's not me.
I know.
I know. My man, I'm trying to tell my man, so.
Yeah, because I feel like for abantu for like abantu abangamadoda or abantu abasistisa or males or any of those things, especially masokhulile ngeminyaka, uyamnida like umuntu ongumfazane or umuntu ongumama just to keep putting you endleleni, because like being a rapper, because you find a lot of rappers is big ibroke la, but when you check his age lo muntu uthola ukuthi una 32 years old, but still usabeke ezansi. Like what is he teaching abantwana abancane bala estradweni? Because even nalabantwana abancane I'm sure ungathi uhamba manje ungabona 3 years old ibeke ibroke la.
Kanifuna ubeka ibroke yami apho ngizayibeka. I have a song called Underpants. Listen up. This is who I am. Do you understand? It's me saying, don't ask me, but
You
understand? And that's the freedom and the power of hip hop, you know,
Sure.
allowing us to be who we are. But yeah, you're right. You grow up, and now there's times where you have to, cause with being a leader comes responsibility. You understand that awucelanga. You understand? Come but you inspire a lot of people, and sometimes we are inspired and there's wrong. I understand.
Sure.
So it's always dope that we have people to keep us in check and say, yo, calm down there, you understand? Because now as you become a leader, and then because now you think we understand.
Yeah.
Trying to expand is we're trying to elevate his bars.
Yeah, sure.
Do you understand? So I hate the fact that everyone thinks unity means making a song together. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes unity is helping each other.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Unfortunately, I can't be sitting here and saying I have to win. You understand? But for me, unity is not being a song together.
Yeah.
It doesn't define but do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Unity is pushing each other.
Yeah.
Without being in a song.
Together.
You know,
Yeah.
if I see a song from my fellow close artist, a young chef, a young push, I don't even have to know them personally.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That's why I say I'm a closer activist, you know. But we are not in a soccer team. Because I even heard I'm trying to graduate and got a call by other kids is 6 where other kids say I want to be a doctor, other kids I want to be a teacher, and he says he wants to be a musician. You know?
Yeah.
And everybody knows about who's the musician and who inspired him. So without even knowing, you inspire like the young, you understand? And you thinking you're just inspiring the people listening to your music. But to the kids, it's so cool, this thing. And then you then need to find a way to kind of pass the message in a proper way, you understand? A way, and now you even have to tone down with the hip hop words you use. You understand? Found my daughters using the word cap. It's real out here. Yeah.
Because now abantwana ngabantu abafunda fast.
Abantwana bafunda fast, you understand? And then uyakwazi ukufundisa into wrong without uyazi. So that's what I'm saying. But now ufuna umamela.
Yeah, especially for like I wish like especially these artists days that are rapping like with their home language. Like I wish like they could like basibheke lyrics, because if like sizo rap sizo kwenza ingoma nge-home language yami ngesixhosa, like I should check like izinto engizibhalayo according to lyrics wise, because if ungumxhosa ngizothetha nge-language bala muntu, for example la muntu ikaka or any of those things, if imanyelwa ngobunyuka like ngabantwana abangamaxhosa abancane, now they gonna use that word as engathi into right. So I would love if like an artist that rapping in the home language check the lyrics.
For sure.
Check the pen.
We grow and we learn.
Yeah.
We grow and we learn, I understand.
I'm glad. So you were saying you were telling us about the lineup.
So as I'm saying, for me, unity is not always making music together. I feel like making music, there's another element to it, where sometimes it's spiritual. Spiritual. We can be friends, but you understand? Maybe you are a gangster rapper, I'm a gospel rapper. But maybe sometimes it's what demand, you understand? So for me, unity is not defined by collaboration. There are other ways to collaborate. For example, I got a full Xhosa lineup. 14 December 2024, we are at King Williamstown in Eastern Cape, Maka Village, Kwano Sabata, Lolli Native, Saudi ATM, Just G ATM, got Gapa, I've got Salty, Mike Legends, I've got Young Z from Maka Village, and a lot of artists from King Williamstown. For me, that is unity.
That's it. That's it. So
shout out to Lera Shezindo from Kabeja.
Flesh Kumkan is not on the lineup.
I just gave you the lineup. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what
as you were counting these artists for me, on my mind I was like, oh, it's coming.
I just gave you the lineup, you understand? And also sometimes when people are not on the lineup, it doesn't mean anything. Some artists are booked already. It's December, my brother. Yeah.
Because I know that, because I also see from you are also a busy person.
For sure.
So I know that other artists are also busy too, man.
For sure.
And I hope in future, man, you get to work with Flesh Kumkan, because I can't wait to hear your track with Flesh Kumkan again. The last track I heard from you guys was La Cash, and that was a song for Emtee. I haven't heard any track for you and Flesh Kumkan, and there's a fan, man, Hosa rap. As a fan of hip hop, I would love to see that song coming together. I don't know when. I hope also these people won't be asking me when the song is coming. I don't know too.
Hey man.
There's the artist here. He doesn't know also. They will be working together, but you don't know what the future brings. So stay tuned. You don't know.
Hey, shout out to all the listeners. It's Lolli Native Bafetu. Amandla is dropping first quarter next year. The singles are out. I've got Kauleza featuring Chasky. I've got Begumnandi featuring Young Chief. And Krete featuring Emtee the Hustler and Major Steez. Please go check them out while you're waiting for the album. Yeah. On the 29th, on the 29th of November, catch me in Val. We've got a Val Hip Hop Festival happening. Got Chet the Don Don. I've got F Easy. I've got Anzo and a lot of more artists from the Val. And then we're in Bram for the Angeke Bastrete tour with Major Steez, Big Hash. Shout out to Fascinator for making this possible. And then on the 14th of December, catch me in King Williamstown, Baka Village, Buddha of the Year Annual Festival, Bafetu. The great lineup. Shout out to everybody. Check out my socials, how you can get tickets to all these shows. It's at Lolli_Native, LOLLI Native. I'm on Facebook, I'm on X, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok.
Aman. And please go out and stream his latest single. Such a great song, man. Emtee the Hustler always came through, man, with this best hook. And Major Steez, also can't forget the cheetahs, man. And thank you, man, God, for blessing us today, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out to all the producers. Shout out to everybody that I invited and pulled through for my album, Amanda, man. I can't release anyone yet that is not out. Shout out to Master PC who made sure that all the songs are top. Shout out to Zeph Beats for the mix and mastering. Shout out to all the producers who gave me dope beats. Shout out to Strides for shooting the visuals. Shout out to Zeddy Snapped It for making sure that the visuals are quality, the pictures are quality. Shout out to everyone that's in the background, man. Shout out to everyone that's making me shine. Yeah. And shout out to all the supporters for always showing me love, for always supporting me. I'm taking closer to the next level, man. Yeah. Put off the year, Lolli Natives, Kokos Asenyana, you already know what it is, man.
And also shout out to Abo Krupmans that made you come today. Without them, I don't know if those are good. So, thank you, Nani Krupmans.
I said what I said. That's what I meant when I said shout out to everybody in the background.
Man, thank you for watching, man. It was such a great episode today. Thank you, Lolli Native, again, Buddha, for blessing us with your presence. We are so grateful to have you today. And I'm sure everyone who's out there at home learned so much today.
Yeah.
House of Native, no longer Emtee Records, y'all. No bad blood, still good relationship between Emtee and between Flash, Kumkani. All the answers I'm sure you were looking for, you got it today, man. Thank you, and I'm gonna leave it to my brother. For me, shout out.